Your body may get exhausted, but not your mind. This should be the spirit of every one of us. Can we keep that spirit in our heart, in our mind? This is the question. So I'm trying my best to keep this spirit within my heart, within my mind, and trying to give the best. So I have no complaint about the life that I'm living and about the work I'm doing, trying to give my best, trying to involve in every possible way. But whatever you do, you always find it is not complete, because the universe is grand and you cannot find the limit, you cannot find the boundary. You have to keep trying. And here is the mystery. When you don't find the boundary and you work, you experience the grand infinity, the infinity that is never, that has no end. So this is the experience that I want to share. Whenever I actually hit myself with something that I never experienced, I try to record it, I try to actually express it with you, because everything is established, everything is placed very well in this world, in terms of buildings, in terms of bridges, in terms of roads, cars, all the gadgets, all the communication, all the comforts, whatever we call, all are placed very well, working very fine, but they are not living objects. They do not have heart like we do. So what are the important things? Are those elements, materials, inanimate things are important, or the human being, or all other creatures that are living on this planet? We have to choose, we have to prioritize the human over inanimate things, the creatures over inanimate things, the emotions over transactions, the emotion over economy, everything. Because in the core, we always seek for love, we always seek for emotion, we always seek for compassion, empathy, we always seek for support, we always seek for collaborations, we always seek for communications. So this is human thing. So me also missing so many human thing on this planet, but trying my best to connect myself to the elements that really matter. The inanimate things are being transformed by the human being, and they are doing very well, but we have to understand that we have to take care of the living creatures, we have to take care of the human beings around us, then we have to take care of the other facilities, we have to take care of the other inanimate things, the materials, the resources, definitely. But we have to take care of the human being around us, and we have to feed them very well, because the fundamental thing that is required is the food and a little bit other basic things, shelter, and some other amenities, but fundamental is food. But we know in this country, in this world, so many people are not fed well, they are not getting their basic, they are not getting their food, they are going to bed empty stomach. So sometimes it is very much disturbing, sometimes it is very much concerning that we live in the same world and we cannot take care of those people, we are unable to go reach to those people, unable to give something to those people. Now in the world people are fighting dropping bombs on each other. So the cost of each and every shell, every artillery, every bomb they are dropping. So they may drop books, they may drop foods, they may drop clothes. Now you see the condition of world. So why it is happening? Because we are giving value to the other things, then the relationships, then the emotion, then the compassion, then the love. So these words becoming the words of scriptures, words of books, some articles, but these words should not be in the form of written words only, spoken words only. This should be there in the heart, in the hearts of human being. Because other animals, plants, insects, they are not fighting with each other every time. Just they go for other species for food only, and this is the cycle of the nature. They are not intentionally destroying the forest. They are not actually destroying the soil, environment. No, they are just all the time they are working for the environment, to restore the environment. We, the human being, is only responsible for the destruction of all the resources, the environment, the water, soil, air, all these things. We are contaminating each and every moment. So what we are actually leaving behind, the dark and very deadly world where people will be living, but will be living without heart, without emotion, without compassion. So human being can restore, can change, because human beings are given the great heart, the brain with billions of neurons, and a space called mind where anything can be incorporated. Things can change in the mind. But no, these things are not changing because people are not ready to change themselves, because they fix and they go with that. They have impression in the world that they are positive, they are negative, they are this, they are that. But they do not have this ability, or they have the ability, but they are not trying to revive that ability, that they can change overnight and can then call off the war. They can actually stop the war. They can cease fire immediately. So we are living the peaceful environment. You see, no bomb is being dropped, but in many parts of the world now it is happening. Who is responsible? Who is accountable? We are not going to that, but somebody is doing. Some people are involved, and it is not good for the human being. It is not good for the humanity. It is not good for the community, not for the human being, not for any other creature. So do we have the right? Do we have the are we told to do that by the nature? No. Nature gave us the ability to do something in favor of us, which will be like taking care of our own body, mind, emotion, and taking care of others' body, mind, and emotion, people around us and other creatures, and live together, like we call coexistence. And what we are trying is no coexistence, only some beliefs are going on. People are saying this is good means good, this is bad means bad. Who are you to tell? There are beliefs, like people are going after this belief. So many kind of beliefs, and people believe and go after that. So they are not using the mind, they are not using their brain, they are just using their commandments or their instructions and all these things. So let us find out a way when we are it is our time that we are living. When we are dead, we cannot do anything. When I'm talking, so I'm living, means I am having the body, I'm having the mind to speak something, to do something with my body. Once it is gone, then nothing can be done by myself. Like you are here for a particular period, and once you are gone, anyway, suppose a bomb is dropped on you, you are vanished. Something happened, disease or natural death, anything. So it will cost your life, it will cost my life. So this is not a fixed thing, it is not a permanent thing that we'll be living forever, but it is a very miraculous thing that we are living, and we are living this for 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, or 30 years, or 50 years. So in this duration, when we are the people on this planet, this time, can we bring the consciousness out of ourselves, bring out of our heart, and we can actually show, we can actually throw in the air, we can actually express it in front of others, and we can take some decisions which are very much convenient for the people, very much healthy for the people. Otherwise, the blindness will actually make all the world blind. Everybody will be blind. Somebody who do not want to be blind, somebody will actually destroy their eyes, and people will be forced to blindness. So this is what is happening. You are thinking that nothing is happening to me. It doesn't mean that you can live a very good life. After 5 days, after 5 months, or 5 years, you will see somebody is disturbing you. It is the nature of the society becoming like that. When you are living a very conscious, in a very good environment, it is the time that we talk about the goodness, because the only goodness can sustain. The rest of the things are very destructive in nature. Now dropping a bomb, killing 1,000 people at a time, or 1 million people at a time, is like a question of second nowadays. The power of a atomic bomb nowadays, so it can kill millions of people, impact million lives. Actually, it can actually vanish thousands of people in a fraction of second. It can evaporate the human life, or anything, living, non-living. This is the power of that bomb. So you don't think like that it will not impact us in any way. So the only thing that can help us, maybe for us and for the next generation, is to talk about a conscious planet, to talk about goodness, to talk about healthy environment, to talk about sustainability, to talk about love, emotion, the human relationship, to talk about a healthy society, healthy community, to talk about diversity. If we cannot talk about diversity, that we cannot live together, we cannot sustain together, we cannot coexist together. This unified model of living is a very dangerous thing for any nation. Now you see in many parts of the world, this is what is happening. Some people are actually believing in something, and then they are trying to force this on other people. Some other group is trying to force something on other people. So is it a way to live on this planet? It is a diverse world. There are million types of species. It means what? There is a diversity. There are million types of mind in the world. Diversity. Million type of faces. My face doesn't match with any other face. It means what? It's a diversity. So in this diverse nature world, when you think it is a unique thing, or unified thing, or same thing, similarity should be there, it means what? We have been blind based on some scripture, based on some belief, based on some comments, based on some autocracy, whatever you call. So now in India, we are living a very good life, definitely, compared to rest of the world. We are in a very good condition in terms of humanity, in terms of communication, in terms of relationship, society, family. Each and every individual is having the freedom to express himself or herself in any possible way, maintaining the constitutional right and responsibilities. But at the same time, there are elements, there are things who are trying to actually destabilize the society in many ways. Antisocial elements are there. We can fight, because most of the people in India are peace loving, and they don't want to indulge in negative things. But we have to be very much conscious. We should not get into some trap. We should be actually very much conscious, talking, behaving, taking actions, involving ourselves, because whatever we are having in the nation is very good. So can we sustain that? Now we can compare ourselves with any other nation. You see their responses to the other world. Some great nation we call, they are actually dropping bomb to another nation. Now we are not in that mood. We do not have this intention. We always try to live in a very sustainable society from the ancient period to today. We never wanted to conquer anybody. It is the legacy of this nation, Bharat, and we can keep this on in our heart, in our mind, definitely. And but at the same time we have to be very much conscious. Now we are being diverted, we are being influenced by so many things, particularly the theories or formulas outside India. We should not be very much influenced. When you have a very good environment in the world, in the nation, it means what? You are doing very well. You should not listen to any other nation, any other community outside the nation who is actually behaving like a crazy community, crazy people, crazy administration. And you should not be following them, you should not be believing them. You should be you should be conscious, and you should assess the environment, what is going on outside and what is going on inside our country. We should take care of that. Definitely there are very fundamental issues that need to be taken care of, like food, shelter, health, education, jobs, so many of them, and very vital and important thing for the people, those who live inside the boundary of Bharat. So in India we have diversity. In every 50 kilometer everything changes. The food, the cloth, the accent, the dialogue, and the language, everything changes. So when this is the nature of this nation, so we must respect the diversity, and we must have the mutual understanding, mutual respect with each other, and this can actually keep us survive, keep us sustain. Otherwise it is a matter of second, it is a matter of hour or minute or year or month. We can be misled to some state from where it will be very much tough to regain, very much tough to restore ourselves. So let us be very much conscious about it, that when you are okay, when your society is not telling anything negative to you, any community is not telling anything negative to you, or your own people always in support of you, your family members, your relatives, your friends, your society, your everybody. So this is a nation where we are doing very well. Some of the negative things we listen, we actually come across, is a very minimum in number, but we should not be very much hyper in that case. We must take care of all these things by participating. It is not like we don't say anything, we don't respond, we just make our remark. We should have that heart, we should have that participation. From that emotion will build the nation, that emotion will keep our nation sustainable, irrespective of caste, creed, religion. All of us have to live in this very nation. We should coexist with each other. We should respect each other's view, each other's everything, the culture, the ethnicity, everything. Because when you are in the notion of anger, when you are notion of hatred, then everything is gone. You cannot, when you are in hatred mode, when you are actually in anger, you cannot talk good, you cannot behave good, you cannot do a good action. So it will be harmful for the environment outside, it will be very much harmful for the environment inside. So if we want to be sustainable, if we want to be good for our own well-being, we must be very much we must be very much cool and conscious, and we see what are the good things we have, what are the bad things we have, in individual level what we are doing, community level what we are doing, society, nation, state, whatever you consider. Identify and try to participate. You are individual, how can you make change? You don't think about it, you just involve. You can write something, article, you can make comment, you can make videos, you can talk in the society, you can talk in the family, for positive, for goods, for love, emotion, compassion, compatibility, then communication, coexistence, mutual respect, diversity. Let us talk about these things. Otherwise it is not the responsibility of a particular person, administrator, leader, minister, or any particular person or group. it is the responsibility of each and every Indian, because whatever anybody do, if you are affected, you are being affected, so it is your responsibility and your accountability that you come up and you talk about it. Otherwise your well-being will not be ensured. It is, now you are thinking that nothing is actually affecting you, but it is very wrong to think like that. When something is going wrong in the society, in the nation, in the state, then definitely it will affect you.